You're listening to Jet Bets, the gambling podcast.
Hello, everybody. This is Brian Stein with Jet Bets, the gambling podcast, providing you our first ever YouTube video talking about our favorite picks for the Masters. The biggest golf event of the year is set to kick off tomorrow, so take a quick look at some of our favorite bets for this week, and you better believe we're going to talk about Tiger today. Let's start with some outright winners here. Typically, this isn't a bet I like to place until the cut so we can get a better feel of how the golfers are doing. But this is the Masters. It only happens once a year, so we're going to go full send. I like taking Rory here for obvious reasons. One of the best golfers on tour yet to win a green jacket. It's eluded him for a while now. There's no time like the present to get that monkey off your back. It also seems strange that the world number one golfer, Scottie Scheffler, has the third best odds, so that screams like a good value to me. Not much into that one other than the number one golfer getting the third best odds seems like a value. Cam Smith is my favorite pick of the bunch here. He seems to consistently fly under the radar. Cam Smith is top 5 in greens and regulations on tour. He's first in birdie average and first in scoring average. He's also ranked third in shots gained via putting. He's playing some of his best golf at the right time right now, so he's my favorite pick to win in Augusta this week. I also like Cam Smith in his 3-ball match at plus 120 odds. He's the clear favorite of his grouping on Thursday, but I think he's playing significantly better than his group mates Paul Casey and Bryson DeChambeau. Even though he's the favorite, he still has plus 120 odds, so anytime I see that plus sign, I'm going to lean into that, especially going up against guys like Paul Casey and Bryson DeChambeau. Which brings me to my next favorite bet, Bryson DeChambeau to miss the cut at plus 142. He's been battling left hand and hip injuries sustained during a ping pong match. Yep, that's right, a ping pong match against fellow golfers Sergio Garcia and Joaquin Niemann. He's missed the cut in 2 of his last 3 tournaments, and the one that he did make the cut, he finished tied for 58th. He claims he is at 80% strength, which for a guy like Bryson, who likes to push the boundaries of his body, could prove to be extremely detrimental. Combine that with his historical struggles at the Masters, his best finish was tied for 21st, and that was his first appearance as an amateur. The stars don't seem to be aligning for Bryson DeChambeau. While I may be a well-known Bryson basher, I think his struggles will continue under the bright lights of Augusta. Finally, let's talk about the big cat. Tiger Woods will be the focus of the week, and he is the most bet on golfer to win the Masters at plus 5,000. While of course you have to sprinkle a little bit on that, I think getting him to make the cut at plus 108 is the smart play to bet on Tiger. Everyone knows the stories about him returning from injury and winning in the past, but I'm lowering my expectations just a little bit. I want to see him make the cut, maybe try to push for a top 20 finish. That wraps up our favorite picks for the Masters this week. Thank you all so much for listening. Let me know what your favorite bets for the Masters are down below in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, as I hope to be posting more and more gambling-related content throughout the summer leading into the football season, which is our bread and butter. Follow us on Twitter at JetBetsGamble, and go subscribe to our podcast. We're on all the major platforms. We typically post 1 episode a week on the podcast during the football season. We typically start in August and wrap up right at the Super Bowl. So our main content will be here on the YouTube channel for now, but go check out the podcast. It's a laugh. Charlie, JB, and myself have a great time doing that every week for you during football season, so be sure to check that out as well. And let's go win some money.